Welcome. You're with the Nasty Pastor, and I'm back with another extra, extra, extra. Yeah, I'm little upset, little pissed off that this is the last read from these Islamic pamphlets, and I figured where I'm going next, and I hope you stay tuned in. I hope you continue to follow, like, share, you know what I mean? And um my direction now, you know what I mean, my readings. You feel what I'm saying? I have Stolen Legacy, I have On Isis and Osiris, I have the Love and Respect Experience, I have Exodus from out the Holy Bible, I have Genesis from out the Holy Bible, I have Revelations from out the Holy Bible. Ramses, what else? I have the Ramses reading. Um, um, oh, this one right here, the teachings of Peter Hotep. Those readings, I'm gonna pour back into those chapters and get those things that I feel has an impact in the black community, you know what I mean, has an impact in anyone's community, anyone's culture, you know, and speak on it a little bit more, you know, if you have followed everything, you know what I mean, if you have followed everything, you know what I mean, there's a message, there's a real message, you get what I'm saying, a real message. So I say to you once again, you know what I mean, my direction, you know, is to pull from these readings and speak. You feel what I'm saying? So prepare yourself for another adventure, another, you know what I mean, reading that will be going up. You feel what I'm saying? Up. You get what I'm saying? So stay tuned in, and as I say, you know what I mean, in the respect of Islam, you got what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you for sending me the English version of the Quran, because if I wouldn't have ordered that, I wouldn't have been able to come across these pamphlets, and these pamphlets are very enlightening, and I hope for those that are thinking on taking their shahada, for those that are thinking on taking the Islam faith into their life, you know what I mean, you do some studying first. You feel me? I'm not gonna never tell you, you know, whether you're black, purple, brown, blue, white, Asian, you know, whatever your race is, I'm never gonna tell you Islam not for you. The Egyptian culture is not for you. The Catholic culture not for you. The Baptist culture not for you. The Buddhism culture not for you. I'm not gonna ever tell you that. You feel what I'm saying? It's for you to go research it. It's for you to go ask questions. It's for you to go figure out, taking this culture into my life will play what role? How does it benefit me? Because there's more to it than just going to heaven. It's way more to it than getting a seat in heaven. You feel me? You get me? Because see, you could be under the influence that you're doing right, but you're really doing wrong. You understand what I'm saying? You're really doing wrong. Anywho, like I said, it's the last part of this pamphlet, and the title of this part of the pamphlet is called A Holistic Approach. These primary acts of worship urge individuals to fulfill their purpose in life by becoming more conscious of God and serving the practical needs of society. You get it? The practical needs of society. What do society need? Respect, for one. You have to respect society. Along with respect comes love, right? Right? Okay. However, worship is not limited to simply completing these acts. Islam promotes a holistic approach to worship that encompasses spreading justice and compassion in the world through one's daily interactions with people. Come on now. Respecting a person is giving them justice. Isn't that? Isn't that? Come on. Compassion is a makeup of love. Come on now. Let's go. Let's get it going. Smiling at someone, visiting the sick, and defending an innocent person who is being oppressed are all considered acts of worship as well. It surely is. It surely is. These forms of worship exemplify the importance of good manners in Islam. Muhammad once said, "The best among you are those who have the best character." Come on, man. I like that. I love that. Islam is a practical way of life that positively transforms people, individual connection to God and fellow humans. Islam offers guidance on all matters of life, including one's diet, manners, and social relationships. God tells Muslims to eat everything, good and pure, while adhering to simple dietary restrictions such as a avoidance of pork, alcohol, and anything slaughtered in the name of other than God. I say this to you, you know what I mean? It's time for y'all to revise these pamphlets and put drugs on it. Yeah, it's time. It's time for y'all to do that too, because if you put pork on here, I get the alcohol because you're not supposed to pollute your body. You know what I mean? Your body is your temple. But when are y'all gonna start putting an emphasis on drugs? What makes it a Muslim of the Islamic faith worthy of going to heaven, going to paradise, sniffing dope all day, sniffing heroin all day, shooting heroin up all day? Come on, smoking coke all day. Come on now. Sniffing coke all day, shooting coke up all day, smoking meth. Come on now. Hi, how are you? Let's go on and continue. When it comes to dressing and behavior, modesty and humility are ordained for both men and women. Muhammad has stated every religion has an essential character, and the essential character of Islam is modesty. Now, you know what being modest is, right? That's like that demure stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. Islam acknowledges the many filial and social roles of humans and urges active participation. Parental obedience and dutifulness are integral to Islam. Men and women are to sanctify their relations in a marital contract, taking their spousal roles and family units seriously. Raising children who are morally upright and responsible participants in their communities is also a significant obligation. The preservation of family ties is a fundamental principle of Islam. Along with the kind treatment of orphans, widows, travelers, and neighbors, professional and philanthropic contributions to one's society are encouraged to nurture individual and collective success. Now, you see the part I read about participants in their communities, raising children who are morally upright and responsible participants in their community. You know, one would look at the ones across seas and say, come on now. You would read and say, come on now. Y'all taking y'all kids, babies, teaching them how to shoot people before they even know their ABCs. But let's really think about their communities. There's a war, there's a battle, there's something going on every day, right? Right? So I do get the fact you teach your kids how to shoot these guns, because y'all are at war, for real, for real. You got one every day, y'all are at war. I get you, I understand you, but is it really morally right? Is it really morally right? It's morally right in y'all eyes, y'all Muslims across seas, because of the things that you go through on a day-to-day basis. That what makes it morally right. But in Allah's eyes, in the demiurge eyes, is it morally correct? Let's go and finish this up. God calls on people to remember Him in all of their actions and purify their hearts so that they can live a truly balanced life. Spirituality in Islam is about nurturing, tolerance, kindness, control, righteousness, and forgiveness while shunning arrogance, pride, ego, anger, and selfishness. You hear? You hear it, right? You hear that last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, right? Arrogance, pride, ego, anger, and selfishness. At one time, I had a whole lot of pride in me when I was a kid, and people used to tell me, lose it. Shake it off, you lose it. And once I shook it off me and I lost it, that's when I ain't care no more. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you think about me. I only care about what the demiurge think about me. Where we at? This spirituality and God consciousness should be reflected in a person's interactions with other people. Therefore, Islam stresses the importance of treating people with respect, mercy, and dignity. In conclusion, Islam is not a new way of life. Rather, it maintains the same message God sent to humanity through all of his messengers. You get it? Now, I'm going to use that. It's only one word, right? Only one message. Even Islam speak backing me on that. Islam teaches people how to have a meaningful relationship with God without any intermediaries, and how to reform their souls, beautify their character, and be part of a vibrant, healthy community. Through this message, God encourages individuals to draw closer to him and fulfill their purpose in life. That's the end of this chapter. Read. Like I said, I'm a little pissed that we done. You know what I mean? I am. I'm a little pissed that we done. This is the last pamphlet. I wish I could have kept it going till I got into the Quran, but you know, we're not, and it would not be fair to read from the Quran as an extra. You know what I mean? So bear with me. You know, I may start this later in this year, or I may start it in 2025. However it goes. However, I can finish these readings I'm on will give me an advantage to get into this. You know what I mean? Get into the English version of this Quran. So bear with me. Keep following. Keep listening. And you will know when to put actions to anything you have learned from me. And that's real talk. Anything you have heard me say that makes sense to you, you should know when to put actions to it. You got what I'm saying? Until then, you know what I mean? Keep listening. Keep loving yourself. Keep picking yourself up. Keep knowing that you are an important person in this whole world. You play an important key in this whole world. I mean, all of this world. They take you out of the equation, something else crumbles. You feel what I'm saying? You may not know what's going to crumble, but there are things that are going to crumble in this world that you are here to keep moving. Anyway, you've been with the Nasty Pastor, as I say, you know what I mean? This is the last extra from out of these pamphlets about Islam, and all I can say, you know what I mean? It's been wonderful. It's been enlightening to get closer to those in the Islam faith. You got what I'm saying? And it also shows me some of the things I build with Muslims. It was right in this act. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't lie to me. They told me the truth. Look, you've been with the Nasty Pastor. I love you, and I'm out.